Hello everyone, thank you for participating in this challenge. We have made it to day 13, and today I'm going to be talking about states. How do we shift states and identity shifting and using wardrobe and self-expression outwardly to help us step into that new state of being. So when I found manifestation about 4 years ago now, I did not put any effort into how I was dressing. I didn't put any effort really, like if I went out for a special occasion, sure, I'd dress up, but I just lost my love for self-expression at that time in my life. And who I identified as was someone low maintenance, and I really prided myself on that. I was like so proud that I don't have to get myself ready and feel this way. And like in a way, yes, I don't ever overdo it. I'm very natural in the way that I choose to get myself ready and express my outward beauty in a very like humble and subtle way so that I feel my most confident self. And back then, it was like four years ago now, I wore like jeans and t-shirts, and I wore like hoodies and leggings, and I really didn't put any effort into myself. And so when I got into business the first time, I had a reason to show up and dress myself nicely, and little by little I leaned into that. And especially as I started losing weight and my body started to reform, I needed to get new clothing. And when I first committed to my first weight loss goal, I bought like a whole wardrobe of clothes that didn't fit, which like some people don't recommend this, but I totally did it. I bought a bunch of clothes that were like sizes too small, that like I could barely get them over my body, and I took before pictures wearing them. I didn't take after pictures wearing them, but I took before pictures wearing them just to see like, one of these days I'm gonna fit these clothes and I can look back at these pictures and go, oh my goodness, like I can't believe that I did that. And it was so motivating for me because I was creating this persona that I knew I wasn't going to be yet. I picked a whole wardrobe of clothes that I like were totally outside of my comfort zone, like patterns and colors and styles that I never would have chosen before then. And it really allowed me to dream like, who is this person I'm becoming? Who do I want to be? What do I want to look like? And throughout the next year, as I was developing in business and growing my confidence, and my health was getting better, I did a 30-day walking challenge that really like helped me jumpstart my fitness journey. And I had already tried like keto and started losing weight and all of those things. It all happened around the same time. Allowing myself to dream about this new identity gave me something to look forward to. It gave me something to be hopeful for. And little by little, as I started to fit those clothes, I actually started to realize, oh, this isn't even me. This doesn't fit my personality. This maybe isn't the most comfortable thing for me to wear. And my style evolved as my identity changed. And now when I go shopping, like I know exactly what I want to look like. I know the feelings I'm trying to invoke with this outfit. And when I was little, like I loved watching Project Runway. I loved all the fashion shows. I loved like what not to wear, and I loved Say Yes to the Dress, and like even like the home design shows on HGTV, like Flip This House and all of those. Like I've always loved design. I've always loved improving on designs. And like growing and changing. Like I'm obsessed with that stuff. So when it came to my wardrobe, it was no brainer like that I would invest in my wardrobe and I would invest in this new identity, and I'm still doing it. When I go shopping now, I always ask myself, who do I want to be? Who am I becoming? Like, who is the ideal version of myself? And so today I really just wanted to show you. So I'm gonna dressed here, literally get dressed because I'm wearing a dress. But I just wanted to show you that like when we go through this ritual of getting ourselves ready in the morning, and once we buy clothing that we feel as though is expressive of our new identity that we're shifting into, it's a lot easier to shift states. So as I'm getting myself ready, I will say affirmations. I will say like, I'm so confident and I'm so capable, and I'm so graceful, I'm so elegant. You know, my energy speaks for itself, but so does my outfit, right? Like, I really love that I get to play, and it's fun, and it does bring play into the manifestation process, which I totally advocate for. I think a lot of times manifestation feels so serious and heavy, and it feels like, oh, we have to get it right, and taking the play out of it really defeats the purpose. Because this life is meant to be exciting, it's meant to be fun, it's meant to make us feel good. The number one goal of manifestation is to feel good about yourself. It's to be proud of yourself for the work that you've put in. It's to express yourself as the fullest version of yourself. And one of the many ways we can do that, especially as women, is like choose our wardrobe. And, you know, of course, everyone has different personalities, everyone has different preferences. Some people are much more like conservative with their wardrobe than others. I like to have a good balance between like being modest and still being artistic and expressive. So like, as you can see, like I'm fairly covered, but at the same time, I'm showing personality. I'm showing a part of me that is like playful and fun, and this is like a cottagecore style outfit. So I've just got my long sleeves on here. My hijab will cover my back here shortly. And this is actually a shirt that I turned backwards. So this is the front of the shirt and this is the back of the shirt, but I flipped it around, obviously to increase the modesty of it. And even though this is fitted, okay, you know, we all have different preferences. We're all at different levels of modesty. No judgment, no shame. If I see shame in the comments, you're out of here. And so, especially when I first put on the hijab, I did it rather quickly after reverting to Islam, which I know not every woman does. If you don't know, I'm a part-time hijabi, so I wear hijab when I am going out without my husband, which includes working outside of the house. If I have a job where I'm working outside of the house, or if I'm going grocery shopping by myself, or shopping, clothing shopping, if I'm hanging out with family, like I will cover. But when I'm with my husband, I don't, because he is my protection. He is my veil in those moments. Ooh, I don't know if I can get this on easily. I apologize if you can hear sounds too. I put my earbuds in to make sure that I can be heard from like far away from the camera, but it might be backfiring right now because getting this on is, even without earbuds in, is kind of complicated. And this, by the way, is just a silk lined undercap and a chiffon hijab. And all I've done is taken a safety pin and pinned it back here where it will sit behind my neck. And as you can see, I just put the cap on. I put the scarf over the cap. We're gonna get all of our lines nice. And I will, when I take these earbuds out, like pull the scarf and undercap like further down, but yeah, there we go. So as you can see, we're covered. If I want to, I can swing one of these around. I can even have both of them in the front if I'd like, for like more cover. And I actually really like this because it kind of gives the illusion of hair, because it's a dark brown, which is really like sweet. It gives it like a romantic touch, but there's personality there. And so as I'm getting myself ready in the morning, I'm thinking, oh, excuse me. I'm thinking like, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to show up as today? Do I want to be sweet? Do I want to be humble? Do I want to be classy? Do I want to be elegant? Do I want to seem like very put together? And all of this goes back to the lesson from the other day, which is Tifari. That is the video titled "The Most Important Video You'll Ever Watch About Manifestation," or whatever it's called. It's the most important. And in that video, I talk about it's not just the actions you take, it's how you take them. So as I'm getting myself ready in the morning, and even before I get myself ready in the morning, as I take myself shopping, like when I bought these clothes that I'm wearing today, when I picked out this color and this style, and when I decided to wear it this way for the very first time, I was answering that question, like, who do I want to be? What kind of woman do I want to show up as? How do I want to be seen? How do I want to be felt? And then when I get myself ready in the morning, the energy behind that is, this is how I want to be seen and this is how I want to be felt. So I'm going to affirm I am this way. I am this person. And the transformation of like changing from like your pajamas into your wardrobe for the day, picking out your accessories, picking out like how you're going to wear, how you're going to style this, right? So this is just a top that I've styled this way because I turned it backwards. Styling this dress could include, like, I could add a belt. I'm actually gonna wear an overcoat because it looks like it might be a little bit rainy today. So I'm gonna wear like a light overcoat with this, but you could belt it, like I said, or you could put like different jewelry on. You could wear like a different necklace. I'm not super big on jewelry, so that's just not me. But there are so many micro ways that you can express yourself, and the energy behind that action matters. If you're getting yourself dressed in the morning and you're looking at yourself and you're like, oh, I don't like how this top is sitting, and oh, I feel like this dress isn't sucking me in and it's showing my belly in a certain way, or like, I feel like I look so silly in this. Like, if you're criticizing yourself in your reflection, you can only get more of that. You're only going to get more of that criticism in your outer experience. If you walk out the door and you're feeling like you're not your most confident self, people are going to recognize that because your energy is what speaks for you. Your energy enters the room before you do, is what they say. And what that really means is, the very second someone looks at you, it's gonna take their brain time to process, what is this person wearing? What is this person doing here? What is this person like? You know, if you're wearing a perfume, what do they smell like? Or if you have like a certain recognizable type of voice, like, oh, that's a very unique voice, that's an interesting feature. Before they start to notice your details, they will notice your overall presence. Their nervous system will regulate to your presence just based on these micro cues that you're giving, the facial expressions, the way that you carry your body. Like, human beings communicate way more in body language than most people realize. And so if I walked around like this and I was standing like this, like, what does that tell you about like who I am? Or if I had my arms crossed and I was like looking at people like this, like, what does that tell you? Versus if I walk in the room and I'm like, hi, you know, like, good morning. You know, what does that tell you, right? I mean, I may have my hands crossed here, which is like, I'm a friendly and open person, but I'm also closing myself. I'm protecting myself here, right? Or I can be very open. Hi, good morning, right? And like, all of this is expression. All of this is our identity. We're not just who we say we are. We're not just the things that we do. We're every single expression of ourselves, from head to toe, from moment to moment. And how we show up in the world, how we take that action, how we make decisions, how we feel about the decisions we make, even if we feel confident about our decisions or if we're questioning our decisions. That's all readable. That's all data. It's all information that the people around you are taking in. And again, we're co-creating this experience. So by showing you who I am, you're experiencing me. And then you give me feedback either by subscribing or liking the videos or commenting on the videos. Obviously participating in challenges like this. You communicate to me whether what I'm presenting to you is working for you or not. And especially like my coaching clients who purchase packages, like, I'm always looking for feedback because I want my stuff to get better. I want to serve better. I'm here to help you. And in order for me to do that as my best self, I have to get myself ready and I have to be open to your feedback. So when I look in the mirror, there's a mirror behind the camera. When I look in the mirror, that mirror, I apologize also for the laundry in the corner. That's on my list of things to do. But if I look in the mirror will tell me, if my top is crooked. Like, if my top was on like this and it's all kinds of crooked, right? It would tell me, the mirror tells me, oh, that's crooked. Let me adjust it. Let me fix it. Let me get that right. If this was untied, the mirror can tell me, I mean, I can see with my own eyes, but also the mirror can tell me, oh no, this got untied. So let me retie that. Let me fix that. You know, throughout the day, like, as I'm moving about and doing my stuff, Sometimes my hijab will get all crazy and I'll get back in the car and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me fix this. Let me adjust this, right? I look in the little mirror that comes down from the visor in the car and I will look at that. And right now, in this very moment, what the mirror is telling me is I'm missing my shoes. So I have these cute little shoes that go with this outfit today. Obviously we can't see my feet in the video, but this is what's gonna complete the look here. Some very conservative little heels. And so I take that mirror as feedback in a neutral way. For me, the mirror communicating with me, it's not criticizing me. It's not yelling at me. It's not trying to hurt me. It's just showing me what's there. So if I feel hurt by what I see in the mirror, that's me. That's my energy. That's my perspective. That's on me. And what you have to understand is the people in your reality and all the circumstances around you, it's just a mirror reflecting you. It's just telling you what's there. And so if what's there is hurting you, that gives you a chance to fix it, right? If what I see in the mirror, if I notice, like, if my strap is out like this and I go, ooh, I don't like the way that looks, I get to fix it. I get to adjust myself. I get to put things in places that I want them to be put in. And the mirror gives me, it's a tool. It gives me awareness of myself. It gives me a greater, more expansive awareness of myself. And the more awareness we have, the easier it is to shift states. Because again, if I don't know what state I'm in, the mirror tells me what state I'm in. The mirror will tell me if my hair's a mess. The mirror will tell me if I have toothpaste on myself. The mirror will tell me if my clothing is not flattering on my body. The mirror will tell me if I need to like trim my little mustache, right? It will tell me if I have a pimple on my forehead. The mirror will tell me whatever the truth is. And it's up to me on how I receive that feedback from the mirror. I can receive it as, thank you, mirror. Now let me go fix that. Let me go do a face wash and a cleansing mask. Let me go like get my little razor and trim my little facial hairs, right? Let me go find this dress in a bigger size. Let me return this and buy it in a bigger size or a smaller size even, so that it fits my body the way I want it to. Like, the mirror is just giving feedback. So if you're ready to step into the next state, you need to first accept the feedback. And then, like I said, you go through the motions of, who do I want to be? What's this new state I want to adopt? How can I dress myself to be in that state? How can I carry myself? Are my shoulders nice and back and strong? Is my chest open? Am I receptive? How's my voice? Am I being friendly? How are my facial expressions? Am I open to communication today, or am I closed off? Who am I going to be today, right? And choosing that state, choosing that new version of self is how you enter the state. You just keep choosing it. From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you choose the new state. You embody it. And how do we embody it? We use our bodies. We express ourselves. We carry ourselves a certain way. We take action a certain way. We communicate a certain way. We show up in the world embodying that state. Beingness, which is everything manifestation is about. Now, before we go, make sure we drop our affirmations in the comments down below. My affirmations are, it's day 13, so 12 days ago, I decided that I'm a healthy person. 12 days ago, I decided that I'm an expert at manifestation. 12 days ago, I decided that I'm experiencing everything I desire now. I would love for you to leave your affirmations. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and tap the bell icon so that you get notified when I post these challenge videos. We're going till day 30, okay? So we are almost at that halfway point. It's getting really exciting. We're building momentum, and I love seeing all of you participate in this. Thank you again for watching. I know this video was helpful, and I'm so excited to see what new state you step into this year. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.